What is up, guys? I am Warpather, and today I'm playing some Hearthstone. So there's a pretty new expansion that just came out. It is the Old Gods expansion. Pretty awesome, honestly. Really exciting for the game itself. I think it's done a lot. And what I've actually done is I've made a Reno Cthulhu deck here. And the reason why I've done that is because, I don't know, when I was looking at the cards and when I was just getting a feel for everything, I really thought Reno would work well with Cthulhu. I felt like going purely Cthulhu, kind of the cultist or whatever, you know, where you've got a whole bunch of just Cthulhu buffs, well, inherently sounded fun, I don't think it would be too super viable. So what I've done is I've actually created a control warlock deck with Cthulhu at the heart of it. I picked Warlock because the life tap makes it super easy to draw cards, which is one thing that I feel like a Reno Cthulhu deck kind of lacks. So it may be something where it's only viable in Warlock, if it's even viable at all. We'll see. We'll give it a go here, but I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty good. This is just a first attempt at a deck, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna real quickly go over what we have in here, try and explain it within, like, I don't know, 3 minutes. So bear with me here. So we have Corruption. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's a slower deck to begin with. The game, I feel, is like going in a little bit of a slower paced feel. So I went ahead and put in a Corruption. It's interchangeable. We'll see what happens. Mortal Coil. I mean, I don't need to explain that. Abusive Sergeant, because it combos really well with the Shadow Flame that I have in here. So that's the idea behind that. A Voidwalker, just because it's an early game taunt, a little bit of meat on the board to protect you when you need it. Cthulhu, what else do I have to say about this? Dark Peddler, it's just an all-around great card, I think. Doomsayer, because again it provides that early game stall, which is definitely necessary, especially against like rush decks and whatnot. This becomes very powerful. Shadow Bolt removal. Bran is one of the key components of this deck right here. Doubling your battle cries in this is going to be amazing. I've got things with heal in it, which brings me to my next one. When this restores 6 health instead of 3, that's pretty amazing. We've got other things. Obviously, Bran combined with any one of these battle cries makes it just literally double its value. And then if you do manage to actually pull off a Bran Cthulhu play, like, you've basically just won the game. I mean, think about it. Even if it's a 10-10, this is a 10-10 for 10, deal 20 damage to your opponent. Like, that's pretty insane. Imp Gang Boss, all around great mid-game minion just to keep you in the game. Ironbeak Owl for those pesky big ones. Cthulhu, obviously here. Board clear, super important. Board clear, super important. Cthulhu. Refreshment Vendor is great because typically you're not going to be dealing tons of damage to them, and this is usually going to be better for you than it is for them, especially when combined with Brand. That's 8 healing to you, which is pretty necessary. Twilight Drake, all around great card for Warlock in my opinion, especially combined with Brand, yet again. Azure Drake, good card. Big Game Hunter, we'll see what happens here, but I think it's still going to be a viable card and still going to be useful, especially in control decks. A Faceless Manipulator, because, let's be honest, who doesn't want to double up a Cthulhu here? Siphon Soul is just a little bit more removal. I'm still iffy on this card. I think it's just okay. I think it does what it needs right now, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if there's anything better I can put in its spot. Emperor Thorson is obviously great here. You get a 9 mana Cthulhu, makes it even better. Reno Jackson is the Heart and Soul, one of the Heart and Souls, along with Cthulhu in this deck, because you need that full heal. You just do. Cthulhu again, just pretty simple. Sylvanas is just an all-around great card, still is, probably will always be, so again, I put it in here. Twisting Nether is super important in this deck. If you are getting overwhelmed early, if you are getting overwhelmed in that mid-game, this is basically the only thing you have to really pull it back before you can get to Cthulhu. Which makes it a super viable or super necessary thing to have in this deck. Ysera, again, it's a late game minion. Just something to put out before your Cthulhu. Maybe draw some removal so they don't remove Cthulhu. And then obviously Cthulhu. The Mountain Giant is just simply a very nice, it's usually between turn 4 and 6 that you can get it out. And I mean, a 6-mana Mountain Giant 8/8 is pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and quickly try and play a game here. Hopefully that didn't take too much time. I don't think it did. We'll go ahead and play ranked. Not super high ranked at the current moment, but I do think it'll be alright. I don't think anyone's really competitively playing right now. I think they're just trying to get a feel for everything like I am. Wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Another warlock. Not even surprised.
Your soul shall be mine.
Your soul shall be mine.
And your nightmare.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. Get rid of these guys. I kind of want to keep it. It's a little bit slow of a start. We'll get rid of that one too. I want to get some of the like 1-drop, 2-drops. There we go. There's one. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Kind of don't really like that, but it'll be all right. So we have 1 mana just in case he plays anything, which he doesn't. So perfect. We will play this on turn 2 unless we can. Okay, he's gonna tap, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. I'm perfectly fine with getting a little bit of an advantage early game. +2/+2 to my Cthulhu. It is now an 8/8. Would you look at that? Curious to see if this is another Reno deck. We'll see. Interesting. Okay.
This way.
Gonna cycle a card. I think it's worth it. Then we'll just tap. Thought about coining out the Imp Gang boss, but I don't think it's inherently worth it right now. Just cycling through it is pretty much okay for me. Card ahead now. Silence would be great. Okay, too much to ask for apparently. So, I could play this. It does trade for it. And I don't know that he necessarily has too many good ways to deal with it. So let's go ahead and do that. Now it's 10/10, that's nice. I thought about corrupting it and then playing the Imp Gang boss, but the Imp Gang boss would have gotten killed, and it just kind of would have made it an play. This way I think it'll be a little bit better. It trades with it, and I do have the opportunity to perhaps get more value out of it. We'll see. Next turn is almost definitely a Zero Drake. Let's see what he does. He'd probably go face. That's what I would do. If he does, I can. I mean, I could just outright kill it with Shadow Flame, but I don't know if that's necessary. Well, okay, interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Okay, then we'll go ahead and put down the taunt. This way, we're basically guaranteed to, well, not guaranteed, I suppose, but hopefully he'll trade that away, is my hope. We do have a Twisting Nether for in case he does start playing some crazy stuff. Right now we have the board advantage, so it's not really that big of a deal, but we'll see what happens.
So many.
We're gonna have 6 next turn. I could Sylvanas, I could Emperor. Emperor's not super great right now. Okay, so he's gonna get good value out of that. Faceless isn't great here. I'll be real honest, I think the answer to this is and that. I think all in all that's okay. He's going to trade for that, obviously, but I still have good meat on the board when he does. He may go for a little bit more profitable trade and try to get that, but I would just kill it with my Imp anyway, so he almost has to kill this. Like, there's just nothing to it. We'll see what he does. He might have like a Hellfire. Could be. He's going face. He doesn't have another. Can't. What is he doing? Alright. I was wondering what he was gonna do. I was like, that's too... I don't know. Alright, so we'll do that. Okay, we do have a nice combo here with that and that, so we want to go ahead and try... Oh my god, I meant to do it to myself. Whatever. Oh, wow. I was thinking of the abusive sergeant. Not the end of the world. It's just kind of annoying. Okay, there's the Hellfire. It's good to see. He's probably going to tap. If he plays anything big, I literally just might Twisting Nether it away. Okay, I'll take it. Okay with it. There's the Cthulhu. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and tap. And then I'll tell you what, I think the time is right for Emperor Thorson. I have my Cthulhu in my hand, and reducing everything in my hand right now, in my opinion, will be really good. So I'm gonna do it. Plus it forces him to remove it. I don't waste my Sylvanas on what would probably be nothing. Yeah. All in all, I think it'll be okay. Plus it's probably going to get him to use some removal on it, which is the goal. People see Thorson and they kind of panic a little bit, especially in a deck like this where it's not like super necessary. Is this guy playing the same deck that I am? Like, what the crap? Alright, there's that. You know, I'm totally okay with Twisting Nethering this away. Let's do it. And let's just tap. Our hand's getting pretty full. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can draw one more and be okay. I would like to draw a Reno, actually. He could Cthulhu me right now. That would be pretty bad. Okay. Interesting. Got that pretty early. Alright. Okay, that's 6 mana. If we go ahead and do that. Now, what I could do... Hang on. Alright, here's my play. Check this out. I go boom. Right? And I go boom. And I go boom! Yeah, look at that sweet play. That's what you call using your noodle. Alright, and we will go ahead and actually get this guy, because I want the taunt. Gets rid of that. Gives me a pretty decent board advantage now. And yeah, we're looking alright. Alright, Mortal Coil, that's fine. I wonder if he taps. If he taps, that's 11 damage to his face. Oh, okay, of course, that's fine. Lovely.
My eyes are open.
I swear this guy's playing the same deck as me. It's weird. Alright, so... pretty much what I think we have to do... It's risky to play this. It's risky to play that. This or that. This or that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna risk it a little bit. I think it'll be worth it.
Time for games.
Then I'll play this, and I'll get rid of him. Okay, so now I've got a 13/13 Cthulhu. We'll see what happens here. I need to be careful. If I wait too long to play this, I won't physically be able to play it. He can deal 7 damage to me. It's possible this guy has lethal. If he has Cthulhu, he could have lethal. We'll see what happens. It's a pretty close game, I'll admit. Kind of neat.
I've got the beast.
Okay, here's the big game. It's 5 to the face. And a tap. Do you have anything else there, guy? No. Okay. Alright.
Let none survive.
Get rid of that. Siphon Soul that. And then tap. That's the play. He's gonna get rid of my Sylvanas for free, but it's fine. She traded well. And that's all I could ask for in that situation. I am honestly afraid of getting Cthulhu though. He has, I think it's a 8/8 Cthulhu. 8 damage to my face is not good. He did tap though, so that means he doesn't have it. There's a Thorison. Okay. Oh baby, there's that Reno. Okay. Here we go. We'll go ahead and Reno. And faceless that. Alright. Okay, now we're sitting okay. $13 Cthulhu. If I can get rid of his board, I could probably kill him. If this can get reduced one more time, I can actually Bran Cthulhu and definitely kill. What the crap? What is this game? Okay. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I don't even know what's gonna happen. I don't even care at this point. Let's go ahead and play Ysera's. Why not? Then we'll go ahead and corrupt that guy. Oh, I forgot to attack. Oh, that's awkward. That's fine. He'll probably trade it for me anyway, so it's cool. I mean, technically, he could throw both of those into it and kill it, which, in my opinion, is what he should do. But it's fine. Oh my gosh. He's down to 17. He's got a pretty cheap Cthulhu in his hand. I know it. There's no way he pulls that sort of a play just to. Yep. All right. Throws both of them away. It's fine. Deal 4 damage. All right. Cool. Is he gonna Cthulhu it? Bran Cthulhu? No way, he's at 5. Okay, he's gonna go for the big plays here. So this is literally like the same deck as mine. This is kind of absurd.
Are you my master?
Cthulhu. Alright, he's gonna play Cthulhu next turn. I can almost guarantee it.
Is an illusion.
Alright. Hellfire's a good turn here. Yeah. Yeah, we should have lethal. As long as he doesn't have lethal, I have lethal, I think. Which, I mean, if he can deal 27 damage to me, like, holy hell. I mean, I guess he does have. He probably has a 13 Cthulhu right now, so it's very possible. 11-11. I think we win.
Well played.
Wait, do we?
I have no time for games.
No, we don't. Shoot. I have an idea.
I've got the beast in my sight. The end is coming!
Alright, he's out of cards. Alright, we can do this, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. game is intense. Does he have lethal? Can he kill me? Oh my gosh. This new expansion, I've got to admit, is super exciting, guys. Does he have lethal? Please don't have lethal. Come on. Come on.
You face direction.
Oh! Alright, what's that mean? Can he do anything? I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him. Twilight Drake, that's not what I need.
I'm almost out of time.
Alright, well. It's 13-13. That's the best we can do. Wow. So close. So unbelievably close. Well, there it is, guys. We were 2 damage away from winning. Well, you know what? We'll play. Gotta admit, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. This was a super fun game, even though we lost. It's alright. I do think that this type of deck, though, is going to be what's viable. And yeah, we'll see what happens with this season. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to hit that like button. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. 1 damage off. And then he had Reno Jackson. Oh my gosh, I'm not even mad. Alright, guys. Remember to hit that like button. Later!